It's the end of the year and we're taking a look back at some of our best reports from 2019. As always, migration was an issue that touched our observers around the world. One of our observers in Guinea, West Africa, is turning his own experiences on the migrant trail into a cautionary tale for young people. We spoke to Mamadou Bailo Ba in November about the feature film he's working on called The Immigrant.
I suffered a lot on the illegal migration route. That's what drove me to create this film. It's meant to show that illegal migration is not the solution. Traffickers will say anything to get your money, and they'll leave you behind. Traffickers lie. It's very risky. As for my story, I went to Mali in May 2017. In Gao, as I was getting into the pickup truck, they searched me and took my phone, my headphones, everything nice that I had. They took everything. After Mali, I went to Algeria. I spent 3 months there. Then I left to go to Libya, where I spent 6 or 7 months. I was imprisoned there. After that, they repatriated me back to Guinea on the 25th of January 2018. I had the idea for the film when I was in prison in Libya. When I was sent back to Guinea, I thought about doing it with my brothers in the village. As soon as I had the idea, I started doing research on YouTube and Google, looking up how to write dialogue. Then I started talking to friends to see if we could work together. The filming took 1 month in my hometown, Dinguirai. Some of the actors are teachers and some are students. It was their first acting experience.
Mamadou screened the film at 2 venues in his home village in August.
There's probably about 200 here, guys, and they're still coming.
In April, we brought you a story from the US about a right-wing militia group known as the United Constitutional Patriots. They're a group of Americans who are patrolling part of the New Mexico desert near the Mexican border, where many migrants pass through. Peter Simonson, executive director of the American Civil Liberties Union in New Mexico, explains why the group's activity was so shocking.
Video shows hundreds of immigrants, some of them children, some too young to even walk. It's almost as if they are showing a trophy that they've captured. Many of the vigilantes, in addition to wearing a uniform-looking military camouflage, wear official-looking badges on the center of their chest. Many of them carry weapons. Some of the weapons are semi-automatic weapons. We think that armed vigilantes should not be trying to enforce the laws of the land.
US Customs and Border Protection officials said they did not endorse private groups taking enforcement matters into their own hands. But Simonson wasn't convinced.
The vigilantes posted a picture showing a vigilante posing with 2 Border Patrol agents, and the videos show several instances where Border Patrol has arrived on the scene and is actually taking the people that the vigilantes have taken hostage to take those people into custody. So the actions of the individual officers would suggest that they strongly support them.
Somebody call Border Patrol? Okay.
It's a testament to the time that we're living through. We have a president who endorses these kinds of groups, at least implicitly.
Yoga is now a global wellness phenomenon, with millions devoted to its blend of exercise and meditation. And while some may associate yoga with aspirational Instagram posts, one young yoga teacher in Beirut is taking her practice out of the studio and into refugee camps. Here's Sandy Boutros.
Since 2018, I've been giving yoga lessons to Syrians in a refugee camp in Akkar. We work a lot on breathing. A lot of the kids have had very traumatic experiences, and that affects their breathing. We also work on their concentration, because a lot of them don't go to school, and they've lost that ability to concentrate. And that's how Koon came about. It's a Lebanese association that we founded in 2019. The aim is to bring yoga to marginalised communities. One of the first organisations to get in touch with me was Shatila Studios, a community project that works with 100 Palestinian and Syrian women who do embroidery together. Some of the women cry at the end of the lessons. They can bring up a lot of hurt. These women have a lot of responsibilities and they don't have time to look after themselves, both physically and mentally. Yoga helps them with that. During the 1 or 1.5 hours of the lesson, they can let all that go and really concentrate on the yoga. I also work with immigrant workers, Ethiopians mainly. They do a lot of really physical work, and they need to do exercises to release that tension. Across the world, and certainly in Lebanon, there's this idea that yoga is for the middle classes. But I want to bring yoga to people who have never encountered it before, people who need it more than we do.
If you want to help Sandy, you can get in touch via her Facebook page. The company's name is Koon.